This is something I call the 930 manipulation. It's right during market open where price manipulates to one side, takes out liquidity, and then instantly reverses, giving you a high probability and high risk to reward entry in the opposite direction towards your draw on liquidity. So we're going to be breaking down how to catch entries like this using a mechanical system. Okay, so this is like 90% mechanical, meaning there's a few steps you need to check off before you actually enter the trade. And there's also a discretionary aspect to this strategy as well. Now, I want to set the expectations straight before jumping into this video, okay? Number one, this is on a lower time frame. So if you're not quick, you will miss this move. I've been day trading consistently for years now, and even I, to this day, still miss entries sometimes. And the second thing is you will not get a setup every single day. You will see probably 2 A+ setups per week trading New York AM session. Now, there's a few names for this trading model that you guys may have heard of. I just call it the 930 manipulation because that's literally what it is. You might have heard of the term Judas Swing before. So let's go over what the 930 manipulation actually is. Before market open, you should see price start to consolidate or accumulate. Okay, what this is doing is it's engineering liquidity for that market open. And during that market open, which I will mark out with this vertical line right here, let's say this is the 9:30 a.m. open, you will oftentimes get a fake out move or a manipulation move into a higher time frame PD array or a higher time frame fair value gap, followed by a quick displacement move or a sharp rejection off of this level to then target your draw on liquidity for the day, which will be in the opposite direction. So everyone who went long in pre-market with their stops below these lows ended up getting stopped out, and all of the opening range breakout traders who went short here off that initial move also got stopped out on this reversal move back up. So you're waiting for one side to get manipulated and then waiting for that follow through, which is going to be something called a V spike reversal to then target your DOL. Now, obviously the opposite would be true for a short position. You would like to see price open high into a bearish fair value gap, followed by a quick displacement move back down towards your draw on liquidity. Now, there's a few steps that you need to follow when you're trading this, so make sure to pay attention, okay? The first is a higher time frame DOL, a higher time frame draw on liquidity. If you do not have an obvious draw on liquidity, this does not work. Again, I've already made videos going over my pre-market routine and how I actually identify my higher time frame DOL. But basically, you want to be very obvious where price is going. For example, if I'm looking for longs, then I should be in a higher time frame uptrend, respecting bullish fair value gaps, and I should have a very obvious high above me. Okay, this could be an Asian high, a London high, a relative equal high, a previous day high, or simply an untapped higher time frame fair value gap. The second thing that we need is some sort of lower time frame DOL leading up to higher time frame DOL. Okay, so what does this mean? Well, it means that during this pre-market accumulation where price is kind of consolidating, I would like to see some sort of lower time frame draw on liquidity. This could simply be an equal high or an equal low on a lower time frame, but I need a clear break-even point or I need clear structure before entering the trade. Oftentimes what you'll see is that price has edged a major buy side or sell side level in pre-market. For example, let's say that this is London or Asian high right here. Okay, a lot of times in pre-market before that 930 open, price will come right up to that London or Asian high, but it won't hit it, creating a relative equal high, engineering more liquidity for that market open move. Then you get that manipulation into your key level, followed by that V-shaped reversal back to the upside. And real quick, guys, if you want to catch trades like this with us every single morning live inside the Discord, make sure to click the first link in the description below. Every single morning, myself and our other full-time analyst, Pixie, go live and trade this exact model in front of over 100 people. Back to the video. The third thing you need to see is some sort of higher time frame delivery. Now, for higher time frame delivery, I look for price to react from a 5-minute, a 15-minute, a 1-minute, or a 4-hour fair value gap. Now, which one should you use? Well, a good rule of thumb is to always use the highest time frame fair value gap. For example, if I have a 15-minute and a 1-hour untapped, I will use the 1 hour as my point of interest. If I don't have any sort of higher time frame fair value gaps except for a 5-minute, but I'm very confident in my draw on liquidity, then I can use a 5-minute. I'll also be sharing with you guys the indicator that I personally use that shows me all of these fair value gaps so I don't have to waste time in pre-market marking these levels out. Finally, after that higher time frame delivery, we must execute the trade, which is going to be a V-shape reversal. Now, for the objective entry model, we will be using something called an inversion fair value gap or a change in state of delivery, otherwise known as a market structure break. These are the only two entry models that I will use when I'm trading the 930 manipulation. Boom. So now that you guys know what to look for, let's take a look at a real market example. Now, this was actually from this morning, so we will go into replay mode here. And keep in mind, guys, a lot of the time you're going to want to be on the 30-second to 1-minute time frame. Okay, so heading into the market open, what do we see here? Well, we see this sort of accumulation, right? Accumulation before market open after we've already taken out the major buy side liquidity above. Now, do we have any high time frame DOLs to the downside? If we turn on the manipulation X indicator, come down here to London highs and lows, and we turn on the Asian highs and lows, we can see that we have these untapped levels on our chart here. Also, if we go to a 1 hour time frame, you can see that we have this untapped 1 hour and another untapped 1 hour right here as well, perfectly overlapping our Asian and our London lows. So even if we are going to be bullish on the day, I would expect price to take out these lows. We also have a relative equal low here as well with this data low, which is one of the strongest draws on liquidity in the market. So now that we have our DOLs to the downside, we are looking for low time frame DOLs leading up to these higher time frame DOLs, which we have right here. We have this untapped data low leading into our relative equal low, and we have this low that we created at 9:30 market open, which is also a strong draw on liquidity. So all we're looking for now, guys, is for price to react from some sort of bearish fair value gap on a lower time frame to push price lower towards our higher time frame DOLs. And in this case, guys, we have a 5-minute bearish fair value gap. Now, to make it simple for you guys, you can just use the manipulation X V7 indicator. This is a custom coded indicator based on the strategy. So I'll leave the link to this indicator down in the description below. Okay, boom. All we're looking for now, guys, is our entry execution. So you can see market opens high into this 5-minute bearish fair value gap. And now we are looking for a short position to the downside. And again, I need to see either an inversion fair value gap or a change in state of delivery for me to enter a short position. You can see here at this point in time, there is no entry trigger. Okay, yes, we got this bearish candle, but there's no inversion fair value gap. There is no change in state of delivery, nothing. This is when you can even drop down to a 15-second time frame. Now, I really do not like entering on a 15-second, but sometimes, guys, you just won't have an inversion on a 30-second or a 1 minute. And you can see here on a 15-second time frame, we end up getting that change in state of delivery, and we end up getting an inversion fair value gap here on the 15-second. So this is going to be your mechanical entry model, going break even at this 9:30 wick and targeting these higher time frame draws as your full TP. Now, I mentioned that there is a discretionary aspect as well. Guys, technically, you do not need to wait for an inversion fair value gap or a change in state of delivery to enter. All you want to see before entering is a sweep of liquidity inside of that fair value gap. Okay, what this does is it creates something called a protected high. So as soon as price sweeps this most internal high inside of this 5-minute and you get that super bearish candle right here, right? That displacement candle with a ton of volume, this can be an entry trigger on its own. Now, personally, guys, I wait for a little bit more confirmation. I need to see that change in state or that inversion fair value gap. So if I'm entering on the 30-second time frame, I would take this trade right here. Okay, now our stop loss is protected at this 5-minute bearish fair value gap, and we also have a 30-second change in state of delivery, right? You can see this bearish candle closes below the body of this previous bullish candle, now creating a bearish order block. So you could even put your stop loss at this high if you want to as well, but really your stop loss should go at that swing high, and you are going to target your DOL lower. This is also a more confident entry because now we built up this low resistance liquidity with this relative equal low on a lower time frame. So this is where you'd enter the short position, move your stop loss to break even at this most internal low, and target that major external low, which we hit right here, okay, for around a 1 to 2 risk to reward. Now, I want to show you guys another example from yesterday. This is actually a trade that our pro analyst Joe called out in Discord in front of over 150 people. And this one was just a textbook A+ Judas Swing or 930 manipulation. Okay, so first things first, we need to go to a higher time frame. Where is our DOL? Well, it's obviously higher. We have this relative equal high at Asia high. Our indicator is even telling us that, hey, this price is a magnet, okay? That's what this little magnet icon on my chart here is. This is a strong draw on liquidity for price to eventually go up to. And even on a daily time frame, we're generating so much liquidity to the upside. We're already reacting from these higher time frame fair value gaps. We do not need to see lower. Okay, at this point, we drop down to a 1-minute time frame, and we are looking for our lower time frame DOL leading up to our higher time frame DOL. Okay, what is our lower time frame DOL in this case? Well, we have this relative equal high here right before market open. Okay, so remember the diagram that I showed you guys, right? We have this accumulation before market open. Here is the 930 open. You can see that we open low, which is what we want to see if we're bullish. And at this point, guys, all we're waiting for is for a fair value gap to form. Okay, we end up tapping into this lower 5-minute fair value gap. This was also a 30-minute bullish fair value gap as well. So we are looking for this 30-minute bullish gap to deliver us back towards this external high. So we're trading internal liquidity to external liquidity. This is my favorite trading setup. Now, dropping down to a lower time frame, we are simply looking for some sort of displacement move. You can see there are no bearish fair value gaps on a 1 minute and there's no bearish fair value gaps on a 30-second. But dropping down to a 15-second, we do have a 15-second bearish fair value gap. So we would wait for price to inverse this gap, which we get right here. Now, I believe our indicator also alerted this one as well. If we turn on the signals, you can see that it also called this 15-second inversion. And if we hover over the signal, it's letting us know that, hey, there's a lot of volume behind this candle. We have a session high above us, and there's an SMT divergence with ES, which is also a really good piece of confluence. So guys, this is going to be your entry on a 15-second, stop loss at the swing low right here, break even at this most internal structure high. And we're going to be targeting our higher time frame DOL, which in this case is the previous day high. Now, looking at this trade on the 1 minute time frame, you can see that we have put in this V-shaped reversal, right? Sharp move down, sharp move up. So we do not need to wait for this 1 minute to get inverse. Okay, we can front run the inversion and enter here. Or if we want to enter on a 30-second, we also have a 30-second change in state of delivery right here. So there are multiple different entry models. Again, this comes down to your discretion. Looking for that super bullish displacement candle, right, with momentum, with volume. And this is where our analysts called this out in the Discord. This trade instantly went break even and then immediately ran towards our higher time frame draw on liquidity. So you can see here, we had our higher time frame DOL, we had our lower time frame DOL leading into that higher time frame DOL. We had a very clear break even level with this Asian high and this most internal structure high. We had that higher time frame delivery from that first presented 5-minute fair value gap and that 30-minute fair value gap. And we got a V-shaped reversal with momentum, with an inversion fair value gap on a 15-second and a change in state of delivery on a 30-second. So after you see that bullish candle, you can enter the trade stop loss at this low because again, this is a protected low and you can target your DOL for the day. And guys, that is how you trade the 9:30 a.m. manipulation, otherwise called the Judas Swing. If you guys found value from this video, make sure to give this a thumbs up. And guys, if you want to follow the trades of myself and our other full-time analyst Joe every single morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, make sure to click the first link in the description below. But that's going to do it for me. Subscribe to the channel for more trading content, and I'll see you guys next video.